Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la.
הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד. 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 How good it is, how sweet it is, to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is, to be together on this day. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד. שלום עליכם, סלאם עליכום. שלום עליכם, סלאם עליכום. שלום עליכם, סלאם עליכום. שלום עליכם, סלאם עליכום. How good it is, how sweet it is, to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is, to be together on this day. הנה מה טוב ומנעים שברחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב
Shabbat Shalom. Page 647 at the bottom.
After we experienced liberation from bondage, we made our way through the parted waters of the sea and sang on the far shore, Ozi Bezim Radia Vayhi Li Lishua. God is my strength and my salvation. I'm switched on, so there's no battery. Okay, how's this? Good, Sean? Thank you so much for letting me know. So, for everyone on the live stream, and with apologies to those here in the sanctuary, I'll start again. I was saying that after we experienced liberation from bondage in Egypt and we made our way through the parted waters of the sea, we sang this song, the same words with which we opened this evening, Ozi v'zimrat yavayhi li lishua. God is our strength and our salvation. And so tonight, as we gather for Shabbat and at the end of a week of Pesach, we surely bring God into this space as a source of our strength and, God willing, our liberation as well at this joyous season. So welcome. I'm Rabbi Michael Friedman, so pleased to be joined by Cantor Julia Cadrain and by Julian Chin and by the rest of our team here at Temple Israel. I'm holding this prayer book tonight because we have a few new versions of Mishkan Tefillah. They are the large print versions. And I am not casting any aspersions on those in the congregation tonight or any night, but I thought that some of us who are regulars here might want to know we now have large print versions of our prayer book available. You can thank a member of our congregation who said, I think we need to do this for our congregation, and made a nice, a little donation so that we can have some large print versions. I have two up here with me. There are others in the back. If you'd like one, I won't embarrass you by asking you to raise your hand, but you can come up and get one here, or I'll bring the other one forward as well. Many of us, well done for your mom. Good job, Jeff. So many of us are sitting next to someone we know and love, or a friend, but many of us are also sitting near folks who we don't yet know. So we want to invite you to extend a hand, introduce yourself, greet someone nearby, and wish them Shabbat Shalom. second. Push it forward, push that part forward. 1 second. Tomorrow, we're so proud that Charlotte Lakin will become bat mitzvah. She is here with some of her family members and with her congregation, and so we're pleased to invite her this evening to light our Shabbat candles. The blessing is on page 120.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We turn to our Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat, beginning on page 120. Shaking loose whatever stress or strain or fatigue the week may have brought us. Joining our voices together, filling this space with the sound of our voices, creating those vibrations that happen when we sing, which actually lowers our heart rate and helps us to shift into a different state. Even more powerful that we don't do this alone, we do this in community to calm down together, to welcome in joy together, and to be with one another, whether we're here in person or on the live stream. We're part of this. I want to invite you to make some sound with us as we continue to welcome in Shabbat.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom.
The bottom of page 128, Shabbat HaMalka.
Hachamamerosh Ha'ilanot Nistalka Bo'u v'netzeh Likrat Shabbat HaMalka Hinei yoredet HaKdosha HaBrucha Shalom Unucha.
Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom. Bo'i, Bo'i, HaMalka. Bo'i, Bo'i, HaKala. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom.
Page 130.
Let us sing unto God, sing unto God a new song.
We welcome the Shabbat beloved into our midst with the words of the song Lecha Dodi, pages 138 and 139. We'll sing verses 1, 2, and 5, and then we'll rise and face the entrance of our sanctuary for the 9th verse.
Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad, yishmiyahu el hamiluchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad, l'shemo tiferet v'l'tzilah. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor ha'beracha. Merosh mikeret nesucha, sof ma'aseh v'matchemat milah. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Hit'oreri, hit'oreri, ki ba'arech u'mi'uri. Uri, uri, shir ta'ameri, kevod Adonai alayich nidar. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה.
page 146. We re-enter our eternal conversation with God with Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
You may be seated. Our prayer book, our liturgy, prompts us to take note of the natural cycles of our world, the cycles of day and night and the seasons of the year, and at no time of the year is that perhaps more evident than right now. So I invite you to join with me on top of page 149, these words, thanking God for the many wonders of our natural world. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows.
Baruch atah Adonai Hamari varavi.
Page 152.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Each of us has lived in all sorts of different places throughout our lives. And if we think about the long history of our people, the Jewish people, and how many places and situations we have found ourselves, it is truly remarkable that wherever we go, we have brought the flat bread of liberation. Wherever we go, we have told our story during this holiday and taught it to our children. And that wherever we go, we have sang a song of liberation, Mi Chamocha.
Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught. Before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it's eternally Egypt. That there's a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together, singing la ya la la, ya la ya la la, ya ya la la ya la la, ya la la ya la la, ya la ya la la, ya la la ya la la.
Page 158.
Ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la ya la la, mi chamocha.
Page 160.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, vehamidenu shamreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai,
Eloheinu leshalom, vehamidenu shamreinu lechaim.
God, we ask on this Shabbat evening that you be with us and our families and those we love. And we also ask that you spread your shelter of peace over the state of Israel, over its leaders, all of our brothers and sisters who are there, and those serving in uniform, and most especially the 59 hostages, 24 of them, God willing, still alive. After more than 550 days of captivity in Gaza, we ask, God, that you be close to them and be with them now, and that you, this season of liberation, please, God, bring them home soon.
Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and
We invite you to rise or otherwise. Oh, not yet. My bad. We invite you instead to think of someone who may be in need of a little bit of healing or strength on this Shabbat. Maybe a family member, a colleague, a friend, someone who needs a little bit of healing and health, or even comfort, companionship. So if you have a name of someone you'd like to share out loud, we invite you to share it now. In addition to those named out loud, we also pray for the health and strength and well-being of Sam Bader, Wendy Bierman, Kenneth Eder, Steve Elliott, Julie Endich, Lanny Gans, Pearl Garfinkel, Jeff Helfand, Samuel Kolstad, Francis Mand, Robbie Regano, Judy Slauson, Hannah Sobel, Rui Yaron, Moshe Yaakov Ben Yocheved, and Cantor Richard Silverman, who Cantor and I had a chance to visit this afternoon. He sends his love and hugs to all of you. We sing Misha Berach together.
Misha Berach Avotenu Bekor habracha Imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Amen, Amen, and let us say Amen. Amen, Amen, and let us say Amen. Misha Thank you so much, Felix. And now I invite you to rise or otherwise elevate your heart for the blessings of the Amidah, which begin on page 164.
Adonai תפתח ופי אגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chastei Avot v'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
We now invite you to use these next few moments of quiet however you wish. If you want to use the words of our prayer book through page 181, that's up to you. You don't have to use all of them. You could just select one page even, or you could even put the prayer book aside and just use these next few moments to find the right words within your own heart.
Min hametzar karatiya. From a narrow place I called out. Anani vamerchavya. God answered me from a wide open space. Min hametzar karatiya. Anani vamerchavya. 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 Adonai liloira. Yaseh li adam. 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 Min hametzar karatiya. Anani vamerchavya. Min hametzar karatiya. Anani vamerchavya.
The words of Psalm 118. Min hametzar karati ya va'anani bamerchavya. From out of the narrow place I called to God, and God answered me from a wide open space of liberation. The Exodus story is told in the Haggadah, has always, it seems to me, been a blank canvas upon which each generation imprints its own version of the story of liberation. So, for example, for many of us, Passover was often the time when we would tell our own family story. Once we were oppressed in Russia, or Poland, or Ukraine, or wherever you happen to be from. And now, thanks to grandma or grandpa or whoever it is, we are now free in America. Think about it. The Atlantic as the sea, letting us through Ellis Island. Grandma or grandpa or great-grandma or great-grandpa as Moses. Interesting. Or for many of us, the Seder was the story of social justice. Others are oppressed, and so now it is our job from a standpoint of privilege and success to bring them to freedom. That casts us in the role, each of us in the role of Moses. I have a sense that many of our Passover Seders had some version of this story imprinted upon the original Exodus story in most years. But as a congregant said to me a few days before Passover started, Passover was never in the past, in the present tense for me. But this Seder, it feels very present. I see some heads nodding. Rabbi Daniel Hartman says, "It is very strange how we, the Jewish people, have chosen to celebrate Pesach." He notes that it could have been just like a big party. Has anyone here been in Israel on Yom HaAtzmaut? Okay, Cheryl, a little bit. Larry? Well, if you've been there, you know that the main way that the people in the state of Israel celebrate their Independence Day is, one, barbecuing meat, and two, hitting one another on the head with these squeaky little toy plastic hammers. You'd think I was making this up. I'm not. It's like little children's toys that don't hurt at all, but like they have like a little squeaky air kind of hammer, and they go, be like squeak, squeak, squeak as you hit each other, bop each other on the head. It's nonsensical, it's childish, it's somewhat bizarre, and it has no real connection to the story of how Israel came to be its own independent and strong nation. But on Passover, we choose to sit down and tell a story rife with symbolic meaning and ritual. The karpas with salt water, the maror, the charoset, the matzah, the pesach or shank bone. Passover calls us, compels us to do something more than celebrate, to tell our story. Yes, to our children, but also somehow to ourselves and to the world. Rashi, the greatest Torah commentator of all time, who lived about 900 years ago, suggests that the Torah should not begin with Genesis, with the creation of the world and of human beings, but rather should begin at the start of Exodus chapter 12, where we go forth from Egypt. He says that's where the Torah should start if it's our story. That's where our story as a people begins. When we went forth from slavery, something changed in us as a people. And it gave us a story to tell the world. This, our narrative, which is so compelling that has been adopted by many other peoples. Black people here in our country told the story of the Exodus during their time of slavery and, of course, also during the civil rights movement as an inspiration. And in the Catholic Church, it's been the source of what's called liberation theology. That was invented by a priest named Gustavo Gutierrez, a Catholic priest from Peru. He invented what he called liberation theology. He read the Bible through the lens of the eyes of the poorest among us. And as he said later on, he said, my parishioners in Lima would teach me volumes about hope in the midst of suffering. Yes, this is our story that begins in what our Torah and our liturgy calls Mitzrayim, the land of Egypt. That's a Hebrew word that means the narrow place. Literally, Egypt in those days was not the quadrangle that we think of it now on a globe or on a map, but was only the land that was watered by the floods of the Nile. Egypt was a narrow strip, only a certain distance from the banks of the Nile was inhabitable. But it's also been read by our commentators, our sages, as in another way. The word tsar in Hebrew means narrow, constrained, limited. And so Mitzrayim can mean the narrow place, the place of narrowness. And that's why what comes from the place of narrowness, at the beginning of the Seder, we hold up the matzah and say, Ha lach ma'anya diachalu avatana ba'ara de Mitzraya. This is the bread of poverty that our ancestors ate in the land of Egypt. How did we go from a story about poverty and oppression to liberation? Well, that was part of the question that animated our Seder this year that we hosted in our home. We went to another Seder at my brother's house, but the one in our house, it was great. People of various generations asked some version of the same question. How did this story get started? And I sort of described like, okay, well, this is how we ended up as slaves in Egypt, the Genesis story of Joseph, et cetera, et cetera. And then they said, no. How did it change? How long were we slaves? I said 400 years. Well, what happened at the end of those 400 years that set the process of liberation in motion? That is a great question. And the Torah tells us that the story of liberation begins when we ourselves cried out. For 400 years, essentially, we were complacent with being slaves. We were okay with it. We got fed. We had to work hard, but nobody was coming to kill us because we were valuable property of the Egyptians, etc., etc., etc. The story of liberation begins when we cry out to God, when we recognize that our situation is no good and that there is a better way to live, a better place, a better possibility for us and our children that we call liberation. Min hametzar karatiya, from the narrow place, we called out to God. Va'anani b'merchavya, and God answered us from a wide open space of liberation. We human beings are all too often confined. Sometimes by others, confined to literal captivity, as some of our brothers and sisters still are today, or to bondage. Sometimes confined by society to poverty. But more often, we confine ourselves, the Torah says, to a way of thinking that limits us, to a narrative that only has one ending, to a mindset about ourselves as human beings that says, this is all we can ever become. But God is not confined. God exists b'merchavya, in the wide open spaces. God is not confined to one story. God is not confined to one outcome. God is limitless possibilities. And so on this Pesach, our journey from captivity to liberation, I hope that because it feels so present, that story feels so present, that we can find our way by reminding ourselves that although our story right now, that we right now, each of us, might feel confined, God points the way. God points the way to liberation now and always. Ken Yehi Ratzon. May it be so.
Adonai li lo ira, ma yaseh li adam. Adonai li lo ira, ma yaseh li adam. Yitkada veyitkadash shemei Rabba.
Memory is also so present for us on this holiday. As we think about those who once sat around our Seder tables, but who now join us only in the form of memory or story. And so if you have lost someone in recent days and you're observing the Shiva or Shloshim, the first 7 or 30 days following a loss, we invite you to rise and share the name of your loved one aloud at this time. As a congregation, we remember Alan Noodleman, husband of Kay, father of Julie and Joey, stepfather of David and Jeff, step-grandfather of Sydney and Alex, and brother of Iris. We also remember Sidney Friedman, husband of Margot, father of Mark and Alex and Lisa and Philip, grandfather of Jacob, Theo, Isaiah, Leah, and Lila. Meryl Ann Taub Emspak, wife of Stephen, mother of Danielle and Michael Harrison, Stacy and Adam Zwang, grandmother of Ella, Aria, Lenny, Wynn, and Conrad. Charles Stoller, husband of Karen, father of Sarah and John Darren, grandfather of Tyler, Dylan, and Max. Adrian Berman, wife of Bill, mother of Randy and Scott, and Leslie, Larry and Betsy, and the late Jason. Grandmother of Robbie, Zach, Jackie, Maddie, Jake, and Josh. And Pat Shanzer, wife of Bob, mother of Gary and Valerie and David and Elizabeth, and grandmother of Eric and Sarah, Natalie, Hannah, Danielle, and Emily. So too, if you're observing a yahrzeit, the anniversary of a loss, and you wish to share the name at this time, we invite you to rise and share that name aloud. In addition to those named out loud, as a congregation, we observe the yahrzeit of Irving Abrams, Saul Allenson, Arthur Offsis Jr., Arlene Baldecki, Audra Bass, Martin Buddy Brecker, Kukla Brokman, Anna Chinitz, Lillian Crystal, Estelle Moore Diamond, Leo Fass, Erwin Fireman, Harold First, Jerome Gannon, Jack Glickman, Faith Goldberg Hailparn, Joan Hailparn Helfgott, Leo Heller, Saul Bud Emmanuel Capel, Samuel Kirschenbaum, Theodore Lash, Martha Lash, Shelley Lipset, Mary Meyer, Peggy Noodleman, Sarah Perlman, Harris Picard, Rivka Nyblatt Pinkwasser, Gedala Pinkwasser, Carrie Porch, Natalie Florence Pozell, Troy Price, Mildred Reiner, Stephen Rose, Avram Schwartz, Pessa Schwartz, Betsy Holland Shiner, Barbara Ann Siegel, Jeffrey Ronald Simmons, Eleanor Klarfeld Toberoff, Sherman Weiser, and Judith Winstrol. Now, all who are observing yahrzeit, Shloshim, or Shiva, we invite you to rise at this time. And now we invite all to rise in sympathy and friendship as we say Zichronam Livracha. May the memory of all of those who we love and miss always be a blessing. And we turn to page 598 for these words of Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevarach le'elam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal Shmei d'kudusha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata. Damiran be'elma v'imru amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom bimromav, huyasei shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the Holy One of Blessing, who creates harmony in the heavens above, Bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all humanity. And we say together, Amen.
Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
How wonderful to be together for the last night of Pesach. So just in case you haven't had enough matzah, we have some for you afterwards. I promise we'll go back to chametz for next Shabbat. But Charlotte, we want to invite you forward to bless the juice and the matzah here at the conclusion of Shabbat. The blessing is on page 123. You can take the Kiddush cup and face everyone. We'll face everyone. Okay. And Cantor will lead, and you know what? Cantor's very helpfully, thank you, and kindly bringing us the prayer book.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shavat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, ki banu bacharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim, ve'shavat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat lechaim.
L'chaim. Well done, Charlotte. You can take a sip. It's just juice. Okay, and now, if you would, I'll take that. If you would step over here, you can hold up some matzah and lead us in motzi if you'd like. Ready?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz, b'tei avon. Ozi vezimrat yah, vayehi lishua. 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 Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom and Chag Sameach.